Hey guys, and welcome to another Mirror Twilight Cup PvP video. So today we're going to be using PvPoke's new training battle simulator. So here you can go in, set up your teams, and play against an AI. So I think that's super cool. So we're just hopping in here with tournament style 6v6. So I've put in my team from last Twilight Cup, so I'm not giving away my team here for another week. So yeah, except I switched out Spiritomb for a Azumarill, so at least that's something usable. And we're going in with 6v6, we're going to go for Twilight Cup. We'll set the difficulty to Elite, we'll start easier, and then we might ramp up to Champion, and team selection random. So yeah, let's go into it. So hit battle here, and he's packing Tentacruel, Azumarill, Golbat, Weavile, Alolan Muck, and Toxicroak. Whereas we've got Toxicroak, Golbat, Venusaur, Tyranitar, Quillfish, and Azumarill. So straight away I'm seeing that Toxicroak is probably, you know, a decent pick. He can beat up Azumarill, he can beat up Alolan Muck, he can beat up Toxicroak. So he's going to lose to Golbat obviously, but yeah, we're going to pick Toxicroak. Actually, let's lead with Toxicroak. I think they might not expect the Toxicroak lead, and we'll have to have some sort of counter to Golbat, so we can either bring in Azumarill or Tyranitar. Let's go Azumarill here, and let's just throw in the Venusaur, because he can deal with some stuff there, so let's go. Alright, so we've got the Toxicroak mirror match here, and it's very much like the real thing. You can tap away, or you can tap auto tap at the bottom there. He switched out into Golbat after charging up a very small amount of energy. So we've charged up some energy on our Toxicroak and switched into Azumarill. We'll shield this up because it's probably a Poison Fang, which is super effective. It's not going to finish us, but it would be nice to, you know, to be able to deal a bit more damage against this Golbat. He's shield locked here, and so we're just going to be going straight Ice Beam, so we'll let this come through. And a feature about this, which I actually really like, is there's a timer for the switched countdown. So instead of the actual game where it's just a little clock, and you're not certain how soon it is, you know, this is a bit nicer. Tapping to charge up the Ice Beam, you get the little 3 rings, which, you know, may not exist anymore, but it's still really nice. And you just have to, oh, he's shield again, he's probably going to shield this next Ice Beam, so we're just trading both shields here. And yeah, something that's really nice about it is that you can just tap up to 3 rings, and then you can stop tapping. So, you know, once you get to 3 rings, it's done. So if you just tap here, then it goes down, but once you tap up to 3 rings, it's 3 rings, and so that's all good. So expecting the second shield, but he actually lets it go through, lets his Golbat go down. Actually, he might bring in Toxicroak back in. No, he brings in an Azumarill of his own. Alright, so we'll go for the play rough here. Actually, we'll just go for Ice Beam once we've charged up almost to the play rough, hoping that he shields, but seeing as it's an AI, might know that we didn't actually get up to play rough, and yeah, so probably should have gone for one more bubble there. Definitely not a great play, but this will finish us off here. Once it comes through, play rough, and that should finish us off. So now we can bring in Venusaur, who's going to have a fantastic matchup here. He's still got a shield, expecting the switch out, and actually let's just charge up to the Frenzy Plant, switch into Toxicroak, get this Mud Bomb off straight away. There's no more shields, this will do a nice chunk of damage. Actually no, he still has 1 shield? I think I just made a boo-boo there. Probably should have gone for the Frenzy Plant. Although now he's going to be using his energy up here to get rid of our Toxicroak, and then we can go in with the Venusaur. So out goes Toxicroak, we'll charge up an extra couple Frenzy Plants, and then an extra Vine Whips I mean, and then send the Frenzy Plant away, which will do a hefty chunk of damage to Toxicroak. Almost finish him off, but he's going to be able to get the Mud Bomb off. We're just going to let it come. Actually, he's got Sludge Bomb. This shouldn't finish us off though. We should survive with a little bit of health. Actually, he did go for the Mud Bomb, so we'll finish off with Vine Whips here, and then get a Frenzy Plant off straight away. It seems like in this you always have charge move priority, so, you know, it's not always going to be the worst case, but that Frenzy Plant will just about finish off Azumarill, and 1-2 more Vine Whips, and down goes Azumarill. So you can see this little thingy here where it shows the damage, which Pokemon got the opponent's shield. So there Golbat got both of our shields from our Azumarill, and then yeah, you can go into shields here. Shields use 2, damage blocked 92, damage dealt by shielded Pokemon 38%, so that's you know, it's not the best, it's more than a third, but yeah. And then energy, you can see I lost 31 energy, which actually isn't that bad. Like, that's pretty good, only losing 31 energy. And I mean, yeah, average damage per energy 1.01, so, you know, not the greatest ratio, but it's sure something, especially with shielding. So let's go into the next round against the same opponent, and he's probably going to go for something that counters Toxicroak this time, so maybe Golbat. So we'll go Tyranitar to catch the Golbat, then he'll probably switch out into Toxicroak, so let's go Golbat to get that, and let's throw in Toxicroak for good measure, and let's go. And he's done exactly as predicted, he's brought in the Golbat. So, expecting an instant switch out into Toxicroak. So, we tried to switch out into Golbat there, but it didn't quite work. And so, we'll just go away. We don't have to use any charge moves up against Toxicroak. We'll just let this come through. Even if it's a Sludge Bomb, we can tank it. But it's probably just a Mud Bomb. Actually, it was a Sludge Bomb. There you go. Got me there, AI. But yeah, we'll still survive. And we'll just keep quick moving down. We actually, yeah, we'll shield this one just to make sure that our Golbat survives. Not sure what it's going to be. And it is a Mud Bomb, so we were definitely played there, but that's alright. We now finish off the Toxicroak, see what he brings in. And it is a Weavile, so I'm not actually sure what the best play is up against Weavile. I went for the Shadow Ball instinctively, but maybe Poison Fang would have been better, and then maybe even like shield baiting. Yeah, probably should have gone for the Poison Fang, and now we're going for a Poison Fang. We can't switch out yet, so our Golbat's just going to go down to this Weavile. Weavile is definitely something I'm not familiar with. Obviously, it's got some ice, it's got some dark. It's got an ice quick move, as you can see, because it's got a little sort of light blue colour there. So let's just go with Toxicroak and see how we go. That was probably a poor play. Actually, no, Weavile is being destroyed. So it switches out into Golbat, so we'll switch out into Tyranitar. And this is a fantastic matchup. We're going to let this charge move come through. There's not much Golbat can do to Tyranitar, I don't think. And he's going for the Shadow Ball, which shouldn't finish us off. Yep. And so we're going to go straight for the Stone Edge. And this will finish off the Golbat. And then he's going to have to go back into Weavile. We'll be going into Toxicroak. Hoping that he doesn't have too much energy. I have no idea how long it takes. Actually, we still have a shield in the bank, so we're in a fantastic position. We'll just go for this Mud Bomb straight away. Actually, he looks like he got CMP, but also it looks like we had a fast move go through, so maybe I just tapped the wrong spot. He gets off an Avalanche, which we shield up, and then this Mud Bomb should finish off the Weavile. And down goes the Weavile, and that is a good game. So again, you can see the little breakdown here. This time we lost 33 energy, so again, pretty good. And let's go against a new opponent. So we're actually going to go up to Champion now. So this is the big leagues, and let's just go into it. So they're packing Toxicroak, Azumarill, Umbreon, Golbat, Froslass, and Quillfish. So as they always will be, a balanced team. So let's start this out. I'm just going to take a stab and think that they're not going to use Froslass. They'll lead with Toxicroak, I reckon. So let's go with the Golbat lead. And then pack Venusaur for any Azumarill, Quillfish. It does have some weaknesses there, but then let's bring in our handy dandy Azumarill to finish off the trio. So we got a Quillfish, so this wasn't expected. This is an okay matchup for us. We're just going to chug away at it. We're expecting an Acid Spray, the first charge move, so we're just going to let that come through. And actually, as we're getting off the Poison Fang, he switches into Golbat. So, I mean, good job catching the Poison Fang, but it does mean, oh man, I thought that I was taking Tyranitar, so I was like, oh, I can switch into Tyranitar, but we'll switch into Azumarill, which, you know, also good. He will have those super effective Poison Fangs, but we're just going to let this one come through. And yeah, we'll just be going, we'll charge up a little extra energy just for good measure, just in case he lets it go through, and then go for this Ice Beam. Actually, nope, he gets his charge move off first. Let's burn a shield here, just to protect our Azumarill a little bit, and then go straight into the Ice Beam. So again, when you actually shield a charge move, it does do 1 damage, so it's a little more visible in here when the charge move is... But he actually let that Ice Beam go through, which I wasn't expecting, especially since he has 2 shields there. But we'll see what he brings in. And he brings in the Toxicroak, and he does have the shield advantage. This isn't a great spot for us. We're just going ham on that Ice Beam, knowing that we'll be able to get a shield that way at least. And what have we got in the back? We've got Venusaur and Golbat. So yeah, we're in a kind of tight spot here. We'll we'll let this go through. Actually, it looks like he's just charging up energy on us, which isn't the best spot, but we are burning a second shield with this Ice Beam. So he's going to have a lot of energy, which we have to be wary of going into our next Pokemon. Yeah, he's got so much energy. So we're going to go for the Golbat. We're expecting a Sludge Bomb. Oh, actually, no, because I feel like he had Golbat in the back. So we'll go Venusaur to absorb some charge moves. Just let this come through. Any energy he uses, we'll just take it. Presumably Sludge Bomb, which will do a whole lot, but it won't quite finish us off. So we might have to use a second charge move, which is exactly what he's doing. So we're just absolutely sacrificing Venusaur, eating up that energy. 2 Sludge Bombs, so that is heaps of energy that is just thrown away there. And so now we're coming in with the Golbat, who he switched back into Quillfish, so we can shield up here. That's right, it was Quillfish. Venusaur definitely would have been handy for the Quillfish, and that, my friends, is why you should remember what their team comp is. I think I've confused myself with the different games, but yeah, this is definitely could have been better. Probably should have gone into the Golbat, and then let the Golbat go down, and then brought in Venusaur. But yeah, especially since we had a shield on that Venusaur. This is definitely my fault. This was a winnable game, I believe, but I've thrown it out. So, well, we'll be able to get one more Poison Fang, which is nice. I don't think this will finish off the Quillfish, although I'm not certain. And yeah, so that's GG's. Bested me this time, AI. And look at that little tiny damage that Venusaur did there. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, especially that subscribe one, and I'll see you in the next video. And let me know if you'd like to see some more of these AI videos, or if, you know, you'd prefer just the normal battles. And yeah, you know, 0.54 average damage per energy, so not the best, but yeah. See you in that next video, guys.